Now here's section 3-8, slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines will look like this. Lines extend forever. Parallel meaning that they will never intersect. Perpendicular lines might look like this, where our two lines intersect at right angles. So here are the lots of different ways of saying that the two lines are parallel. In terms of equations, the key thing is just their slopes are equal. So if one line has a slope of 3 and it's parallel to another line, then the second line must also have a slope of 3. Vertical lines are always parallel to each other. Horizontal lines are always parallel to each other. So a vertical line might have an equation of x equals 2, and another vertical line might have an equation of x equals -4, and those two lines are going to be parallel to each other. An example of horizontal lines could be y equals 5 and y equals 0. Those are both horizontal lines, and therefore they are parallel to each other. So are these two lines parallel? Well, they don't intersect anywhere, but that doesn't mean that they're automatically parallel, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell whether they will intersect way off the screen somewhere if we continue to extend those lines on further. So really, we need to calculate slope. I'm going to start at that point, and I'm going to calculate the slope of L2 first. So if I start at my point -3, 3, and I draw in my slope triangle, I'm going down, so it'll be a negative value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, divided by 2. Goes to the right 2, so that's a +2. Now I'll do the same for L1. There's my slope triangle. I've gone down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I've gone to the right 3. If I simplify those two fractions, this is already simplified, the slope of L2, -7/2. Slope of L1 is actually just -3, or -3/1. So because they are not equivalent, then those two lines are not parallel. So now we're given an equation of a line, y equals -3x minus 5. So I've graphed it already for you. There's the y-intercept, and then I've moved down 3, right 1, down 3, right 1, up 3, left 1, up 3, left 1, and so forth. So I've graphed the line. And now I want to find the equation of a line that's parallel to the point -1, 8. And so we have the slope, it's -3. We have a point, so I'm going to go to point slope form. And so y minus, there's my point, my y value is 8, so y minus 8 equals -3 times x. It's a -1, so I'm going to change that to +1. Sometimes questions will ask you to write the final answer in slope-intercept form. And so what that means is they want you to change it into this. So just to show you what that would look like, the first thing we need to do is move the 8 to the other side of the equation. So I'm going to add 8 to both sides. So it'll be y equals -3 times x plus 1 plus 8. Now I can distribute the -3. Y equals -3x minus 3 plus 8. Combine like terms, I get y equals -3x plus 5. So I could check my answer now graphically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the y-intercept. And you can see that it'll work. Down 3, right 1, down 3, right 1, and so forth.